The wait is almost over. After years of speculation, doubt, and endless what-ifs, tomorrow may finally mark the beginning of a new financial era. Exchange centers across the globe are reportedly ready to open their doors, allowing holders of the Iraqi Dinar IQD and Vietnamese Dong VND to begin redemptions. For many, this is more than just a financial transaction. It is the culmination of patience and perseverance. Some investors have held onto their notes for over a decade, clinging to the belief that one day their decision would pay off. Tomorrow could be the day their faith is rewarded. The anticipation feels like standing at the edge of history, waiting for the door to swing open. Behind the scenes, banks have been working tirelessly to ensure that tomorrow unfolds with precision. Major U.S. institutions, European banks, and Middle Eastern financial centers are rumored to have set up specialized redemption sites separate from standard branches. These centers are equipped with upgraded technology, secure facilities, and trained staff who understand the unique complexities of the revaluation. Systems have been tested for high volume transactions, and compliance frameworks have been aligned with Treasury, IMF, and World Bank guidelines. This level of preparation highlights just how significant this moment is. Banks are not just handling exchanges, they are preparing to facilitate what could be one of the largest financial events of the decade. So, what happens when investors walk through those doors tomorrow? Early intel suggests there may be multiple options for redemptions. Standard market rates will likely be available to all, while contract rates may be offered to those meeting certain qualifications or willing to enter structured agreements. Security will be a top priority. Investors should expect strict KYC Know Your Customer checks, AML anti-money laundering protocols, and verification of funds. While this may feel rigorous, these measures are designed to protect both the investor and the financial system. For many, this process could mean transforming modest holdings into generational wealth. Families may pay off debts, purchase homes, launch businesses, or finally achieve financial independence. The reality of this potential has investors buzzing with excitement and a fair amount of nerves. The revaluation of the Iraqi dinar and Vietnamese Dong is not just about two currencies adjusting, it has the potential to reshape the global financial order. Iraq, with its vast oil reserves, is poised to leverage a stronger currency to reassert itself as a regional powerhouse in the Middle East. A higher valued dinar could enable Iraq to negotiate more favorable trade deals, attract foreign investments, and strengthen its role in OPEC and global energy markets. Vietnam, on the other hand, has emerged as one of Asia's fastest growing economies, with its manufacturing and export sectors fueling global supply chains. A stronger dong would not only boost national pride, but also position Vietnam as a more competitive trade partner. Countries relying on Vietnam's exports may experience cost adjustments, while Vietnam itself could see greater bargaining power and international agreements. On the international stage, major currencies like the US dollar and euro will be impacted. Analysts warn that if Iraq and Vietnam succeed in establishing stronger positions, it could reduce reliance on traditional Western currencies, gradually diversifying global reserve holdings. This shift might even influence geopolitical alliances as emerging economies gain greater influence in shaping financial policies. The ripple effects extend beyond government and central banks. Private corporations, global investors, and multinational trade networks are recalibrating their strategies in anticipation of tomorrow's exchange window. Simply put, the financial world is preparing for a seismic event that could alter global money flow for decades to come. Beyond shots, numbers, and market forecasts lies the human story of the RV. Millions of ordinary investors worldwide have been part of this journey, people who bought into the dream of a dinar or dong revaluation, often when others laughed or doubted them. For many, this wasn't just an investment, it was a lifeline of hope in difficult times. Across online communities, the energy is almost tangible. Investors share stories of the sacrifices they've made selling belongings, cutting expenses, or waiting patiently year after year for the chance to be part of something bigger. As tomorrow approaches, emotions range from excitement and relief to anxiety and disbelief. Many are asking themselves, is this really happening now? Beyond charts, numbers, and market forecasts lies the human story of the RV. Millions of ordinary investors worldwide have been part of this journey, people who bought into the dream of a Dinar or Dong revaluation, often when others laughed or doubted them. For many, this wasn't just an investment, it was a lifeline of hope in difficult times. Across online communities, the energy is almost tangible. Investors share stories of the sacrifices they've made selling belongings, cutting expenses, or waiting patiently year after year for the chance to be part of something bigger. As tomorrow approaches, emotions range from excitement and relief to anxiety and disbelief. Many are asking themselves, is this really happening now? The anticipation around the Iraqi dinar and Vietnamese dong has reached a new height, with talks of exchange centers opening tomorrow. Investors, financial experts, and banking insiders are all closely watching this development, viewing it as a potential turning point for the global financial landscape. If the reports prove true, this event would not only validate years of speculation, but also reshape opportunities for holders of IQD and VND worldwide. The activation of exchange centers signals preparation on a scale too significant to ignore, further fueling excitement and questions alike. In summary, tomorrow could mark the beginning of a new financial chapter, one that places these long-anticipated currencies at the center of global attention. While uncertainty still lingers, the growing alignment of news, banking activity, and investor sentiment suggests that the revaluation story is closer than ever before. The buzz surrounding the Iraqi dinar and Vietnamese dong has never been stronger. With reports of exchange centers preparing to open tomorrow, the global investor community is watching with anticipation and, in many cases, cautious optimism. For years, speculation about a potential revaluation has dominated discussions. But this moment feels different, more structured, more credible, and backed by clearer signals from banking and financial institutions. If this revaluation launches as expected, it could dramatically impact not only individual investors but also international markets. Holders of two 5K IQD notes and Vietnamese dong could find themselves in a life-changing position, while governments and financial systems may face a ripple effect that reshapes global trade and currency alignment. In short, tomorrow could mark the start of a historic financial shift, one that validates years of patience and speculation. While risks and uncertainties remain, the combination of timing, preparation, and widespread reporting suggests that we may be standing at the edge of a major global currency event. Stay prepared, tomorrow could be the breakthrough you've been waiting for.